FreeToken solves one specific problem. Frontier mixture of expert models like GLM or DeepSeek or Minimax are hundreds of billions of parameters, way past what a single consumer GPU can hold in VRAM. Free token gets around that by keeping most of the model in system RAM and only pulling the experts each token actually needs onto the GPU on the fly. That means you can run models that are technically way bigger than your VRAM on hardware you already own. No multi GPU rig and no API bill. In this video, we are going to install FreeToken. We are going to serve a model with it, and then I will explain everything around its architecture in as simple words as possible. This is Fahad Mirza, and I welcome you to the channel. Recently, I also have started this free weekly AI newsletter, which you can subscribe at fahadmirza.substack.com. I'm going to use this Ubuntu system. I have this GPU card and this is my disk spec at the moment. If you're looking to rent a VM, GPU, CPU on very good price, you can find the link to Best Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for range of GPUs. Let me quickly create a virtual environment with UV and install FreeToken. It is going to take a couple of minutes, so let's wait. Everything is installed. Let me download the model. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go with Gun 3.6. And okay, so I just need to install the Hugging Face CLI, which is this simple command with UV, and now we can download the model. While it downloads, let me show you what exactly this tool is all about. So here is actually what is happening under the hood. Every time the model processes a token, it doesn't use the whole network. It only needs a handful of experts out of potentially hundreds. Normally you would need enough VRAM to hold all of them at once, which is why these big models need 8 GPUs or even more. Free token flips that. It keeps a small working set of experts cached on the GPU right next to the KV cache and leaves the rest sitting in your regular system RAM. When the router picks an expert that's not in the GPU cache, it streams just that one expert over PCIe, uses it, and moves on. Or in hybrid mode, it just computes that expert on the CPU instead of fetching it all. So instead of loading the whole 358 billion parameter model into VRAM, you are only ever paying the VRAM cost for the handful of experts actually in flight at any moment. That's the whole trick. So I hope that that was easy. If still you have questions, feel free to post it in the comments. Very happy to answer them. And the model is downloaded. First up, let's benchmark this machine so that this tool FreeToken knows how to split work between GPU and CPU. And the benchmark is complete, and you can see that this free token has just measured our machine's actual bottleneck, so it can pick the best strategy automatically. It has ran real kernels on the A6000 for each quantization format and compared our CPU's compute speed against the PCIe's transfer speed for that format. When CPU compute beat PCIe transfer by enough, it chooses hybrid. Split the work between CPU and GPU. When PCIe wins, it chooses offload, just stream everything over. For the NVFP4 model specifically, it has landed on offload. So that's what FTServe will pick automatically when we launch it. So let me move forward. And by the way, this PCIe is a physical link that moves data between the GPU and the rest of the system, CPU, RAM, and storage. So next, based on that benchmark result, we can now start the actual server by using this command where we are serving the model we downloaded. Offload backend was auto-picked from the benchmark as I just showed you. So it is serving, it is loading as you can see. Let it finish and I will explain what exactly is happening here. So if you start from the top, you will see that the server is picking everything automatically, like attention backend, mixture of expert backend, cache sizes, just from the checkpoint and our A6000 specs. No manual tuning needed. It has also confirmed offload mode from the benchmark, loaded the model weights in about 30 seconds, and set aside over 21 GB just for the KV cache. That's the context window space. Right now it is compiling our CUDA graphs, which is a one-time warm-up step that makes every generation after this quite faster. The server is ready to serve. Let me also show you the VRAM consumption. So you can see it is consuming just touch over 44 gig of VRAM. You can also do a quick curl to see which model is there. So you can see that this is our model at the moment. FreeToken also provides a shell, I believe. So this command ft shell simply drops you into a simple terminal chat. So I just need to enable my UV environment. So let me quickly do that. And this is a terminal where you can start asking questions like what is capital of PG, and it is going to start streaming the answer. As you can see, it is showing us token per second, thinking. Look how quick that is. Now, if you closely look at this output, this tells you so many things. Yes, the answer is quite correct where it has answered it um, correctly about Suva, the capital, but look at this status bar at the bottom. That's your live dashboard for everything we have set up. Token per second is how many tokens the model is generating per second, which is quite high as you can see. That is the real world speed on this single GPU. Cache and LRU refers to the expert cache we saw free token build at startup, currently 100% full and reusing recently used experts instead of refetching all of them. KV shows how much of that 21 GB context memory is actually in use right now, just a sliver for this short exchange. Mamba tracks the linear attention state cache this model architecture uses alongside normal attention, and VRAM is the real number that matters for our consumption, as I already showed you earlier too. 42.9 gig out of 48. So this is close to the ceiling of what this card can hold for this model. Another cool feature of this free token is that it supports 6 coding agents like Codex, DSH, Hermes agent, OpenClaw, OpenCode, and Claude. Since we already use Hermes agent, I think I already have it installed on this system. So let me show you the command, what I'm going to use. I'm going to point it to our local server instead of installing a new one. So this is where I'm going to launch it. And if it is not installed, it is going to install it. So you see, not only it has launched that Hermes agent, it is now pointing to that Coin 3.6, which is being served through free token here. There you go. And this is where we can just start talking with it and then start running that model. We already have tested this model in great detail, so I'm not going to test the model again. This is more about this tool. So similarly, I believe if you just go and say Claude, I think it is going to install Claude code because I don't have Claude code on the system. So it is going to install it, and instead of pointing it to Anthropic's API key, hopefully it is going to point it to Claude code, to our model which is running at the moment. So you see, it is, I'll just select all of this auto or whatever, press enter, and I trust this folder. There you go. So Claude code is running, model is already selected, and it is being pointed at the local model. So very impressive tool, still evolving. I will be covering it a bit more because I think because I don't have much disk space on this system. Otherwise, I would have shown you GLM and DeepSeek. But same thing. All you need to do is to replace the model name where I have used that coin, and off you go. So that's it. Let me know what do you think about this free token. And if you want to support the channel, please go to the home page of the channel or to the first pinned comment. Click on this become channel member, as you will be helping out a lot. Thank you for all the support.